evening, head teacher, respected teachers, and my wonderful friends. Hi, my name is Alpha. I'm from 5 Hanafi. Today, I'm going to present you a wonderful speech about the wonder of weather. Look out the window for a moment. What is the sky doing right now? Is the sun shining brightly? Is it a bit cloudy? Or you can hear raindrops tapping on the roof? The weather is something that we talk every single day. We check it to see if we can play football at recess, if we need to pack our umbrellas, or if we need to wear our light cap. But have you ever stopped to think how amazing the weather actually is? The weather is like the Earth's daily wardrobe. Our Earth loves to change its clothes. And every type of weather has its own important job to do to keep our world alive. 1. The sun, our giant free light bulb. When the sun is out, the Earth is like throwing a giant outdoor party. The sun isn't just there to make the playground warm, it is the ultimate engine for life. For plants, sunlight is food. Every tree, leaf, and a blade of grass uses sunlight to make their own dinner. For us, the sun gives us light to see, warms our skin, and actually helps our body to create vitamin D, which is good for our body because our bone can become stronger. So, when it's sunny, the earth is hard at work growing our food and giving us energy to run around. 2. The rain, nature's refreshing shower. We all have days where we look out the window, saw the heavy rain, and sigh because we couldn't go outside. But the rain isn't a spoiler for all our plans. It is a lifesaver. Imagine if you never wash your face or took a drink of water for the whole year. That is how does the earth will look like without rain. The rain is nature's refreshing shower, and it fills up our rivers and goes deep into the soil so the plants don't get thirsty. Without rain, our beautiful green forest will end up as dry brown desert. 3. The wind, Earth's gigantic air conditioner. Do you ever feel the sudden cool breeze on a hot afternoon? That is wind doing its job. The wind is just air is in a hurry to move somewhere else. But it serves a brilliant purpose. It acts like a giant fan, blowing away hot air and bringing the cool air in so the planet don't get overheat. It also acts like a giant delivery truck, blowing seed across the fields so new flowers can grow at some place that never been before. Plus, it gives us a perfect reason to us to fly a kite, making our own sunshine. Here is the secret about the weather. We cannot decide what the sky to do today. We can't turn off the rain with a remote control, and we can't force the sun to come out from behind the cloud. But a bright sunny day, use that energy to play hard and run fast. If it's a rainy day, use that cozy indoor time to read a great story, draw a masterpiece, or have a wonderful chat with a friend. No matter what the earth decides to wear today, let's bring our own smiles, choose kindness, and make it a spectacular day of learning. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Afi Azhaili bin Haizul from 5 Maliki. I want to share you about any important issue. Bullying. Bullying happens when someone hurt another person again and again, either by using hurtful words or unkind action. It can happen at school, online, or even within a group of friends. Sometimes people think it's just a joke, but for a person being bullied, it can feel very painful and frightening. Imagine waking up very morning, feeling scared to go to school, scared of being teased, laughed at, or left out. This is how many victims of bullying feel every day. No one deserves to feel this way because school should be a place where we feel safe, happy, and respected. So, what can we do to stop bullying? First, we must be kind. A kind word or friendly smile can make a big difference. Second, we need to be brave. If we see bullying happen, we should stand up and say, "Stop, that's not okay." Third, we should tell a trusted adult, such as teacher or parent, so they can help. Remember, our words and actions are powerful. Let us choose kindness over cruelty, courage over fear, and friendship over bullying. Together, we can stand up, speak up, and stop bullying. Thank you.
And alone. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamualaikum and a very good evening I bid to the respected judges, teachers and all my dear friends. I, Zinira Haifa, standing here today would like to share an important message about bullying and why we should work together to stop it. Panels, bullying is a serious problem that can happen in schools, online, or even in public places. It happens when someone hurts another person by using words, actions, or threats. Bullying can make a person feel sad, scared, and lonely. No one deserves to be treated badly. Members of this majestic hall, we should always be kind and respectful to everyone, no matter how different they are. A simple smile, kind words, or helping a friend can make a huge difference in someone's life. Besides that, bullying can affect a student's learning and confidence. A child who is bullied may become afraid to come to school or join activities. This can stop them from doing their best. My dear friends, if we see someone being bullied, we should not stay silent. We should tell a teacher, parent, or a trusted adult. Standing up for others shows courage and kindness. In conclusion, bullying is harmful and should never be ignored. Let us choose kindness instead of cruelty and respect instead of hurtful behavior. Together we can stop bullying and create a school environment where kindness, friendship, and respect are shown to everyone every day. Thank you.
Good evening, respected judges, teachers, and my fellow friends. I'm Aisha Sofia from 5 Arazi. Today, I would like to deliver a speech entitled Heal Our World. Have you ever looked around and wondered what kind of world future generations will inherit? Our world is beautiful. We have green forests, clean rivers, amazing wildlife, and communities filled with hopes and dreams. However, our world is also facing many challenges. Pollution, climate change, deforestation, waste, and irresponsible human activities are affecting the environment. The question is not whether our world needs healing. It's whether we are willing to help heal it. Healing our world does not require extraordinary actions. It begins with ordinary people making meaningful choices every day. Firstly, we must care for our environment. Every day, large amounts of waste are produced. Plastic is often thrown into rivers and oceans, harming marine life and polluting natural habitats. Air pollution from vehicles and industries affects the quality of the air we breathe. Trees continue to be cut down, reducing natural resources and wildlife habitats. Although these problems seem large, small actions can create change. We can reduce waste, recycle materials, use reusable bags and bottles, and avoid unnecessary plastic use. Planting trees and keeping our surroundings clean are simple steps that contribute to a healthier planet. Secondly, healing our world means changing our habits. Many times, convenience becomes more important than responsibility. We leave lights switched on, waste water, and consume more than we need. If each of us becomes more mindful, the impact can be significant. However, healing our world is not only about protecting nature, it is also about caring for people. A healthy world includes kindness, respect, and understanding among communities. When people care for one another, society becomes stronger and more hopeful. Education also plays an important role in healing our world. Young people have the ability to inspire change. By learning about environmental responsibility and global challenges, students can be future leaders who make better decisions. We must remember that age does not limit our ability to make a difference. Even students can lead through daily actions. As the saying goes, we did not inherit the world from our ancestors. We borrow it from future generations. So let's work together, make wise choices, and become the generation that helps heal our world. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, head teacher, respected teacher, and my wonderful friends. Think about our world. My name is Anisara binti Ahmad Basharuddin, and I'm Lima Hanafi. I'm going to perform the invisible superpower, sharing love and kindness every day. Think about a word we hear all the time in songs, stories, and movies, love. When you hear that word, what pops into your mind? Is it a giant box of heart-shaped chocolates, red roses, or maybe a fluffy teddy bear? Well, those things are nice. Real love isn't something you can buy in a shop, and you don't have to wait until you are an adult to use it. Love is actually a secret, an invisible superpower that every single one of us has inside our hearts right now. In school, love has an everyday name. We call it kindness in action. Number 1, love in our words. Words that have the power to make someone stay right or completely ruin it. We show love when we choose to use our voice to lift people up. It can be as small as saying a cheerful good morning to the teacher and the school guards, saying thank you to the canteen staff for preparing your food, or giving a simple compliment to a classmate like, hey, that's a really cool drawing. Small, kind words are like little gift of love that costs absolutely nothing, that means everything. Number 2, love in our action. Love is not just about what we say, it's about what we do. It means looking out for our school team. If you see a classmate cold trip and falls on the playground, love is stopping your game to help them stand up. If someone dropped their color pencil in class, love is bending down to help them pick up. The ultimate act of love at school is looking around at recess, finding someone who is sitting all alone and saying, hey, we are playing tags. Would you like to join us? Number 3, love for ourselves. Here is the secret that many people forget to share love with others. You have to remember to love yourself too. Loving yourself means
taking care of your body by resting and eating well. But it also means being gentle with yourself when you made a mistake. Do not, if you get a spelling wrong or miss a goal in a football, do not speak harsh to yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness you will show to your best friend. And the most magical thing about love is that it works just like a boomerang. When you throw kindness, smiles, and help at the hallways of a school, they always find a way to fly right back to you. Let's make a promise today to open our eyes, use our superpower, and fill our classroom with love and care. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, respected judges and my fellow friends. My name is Elana Iman from the class 5 Ashafi'i. Today, I would like to talk about a topic that affects all of us. My speech is entitled, which is Heal the World. Are we the problem or the solution? Have you ever wondered why, despite living in the most advanced generation, so many people still feel alone, afraid and hurt? Have you ever asked yourself, am I using technology to help others or to hurt them? Technology is a double-edged sword. It allows us to gain knowledge, connect with people around the world, and create innovations that helps us improve our lives. But what do you think happens when technology falls into the wrong hands? A simple comment can become a weapon. A single post can destroy someone's confidence. Is a few seconds of entertainment really worth another person's tears? No! Instead of spreading negativity, let us use technology to educate, inspire, and make a positive impact. So for now, let me ask you another question. If you saw someone being bullied, what would you do? Would you walk away, stay silent, or choose to stand up for what is right? Bullying does not only leave physical scars, it also wounds the heart and mind. Sometimes all a victim needs is one person to say, I'm here for you. Be that person. Choose kindness over cruelty and courage over silence. Ladies and gentlemen, healing the world does not require fame, wealth, or superpowers. It begins with simple acts of kindness. A smile, a helping hand, or a few encouraging words can make a big difference in someone's life. My dear friends, be the reason someone smiles, be the hope when someone feels hopeless, and be the change you wish to see in the world. Because great changes begin with ordinary people who dare to make a difference. So for today, let me ask you one final question. Are we the problem or the solution? If we choose compassion, courage, and kindness, then we become part of the solution. Together, we can heal the world. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Head teachers, respected teachers, and my fellow friends. Have you ever been told you are too small for that? Or wait until you're older? It's happened all the time, doesn't it? Sometimes it's just like being a kid. It feels like waiting in a long queue. We are waiting to grow taller, drive cars, make our own choices, and do something big. But today, I'm gonna tell you a magnificent truth. Being a kid is not a waiting room for real life. Being a kid is your superpower right now. You might be shorter than the adults, but you are what I like to call a small giant. 1. Superpower of fresh minds. Adults are great, but their brains are full of serious things like bills, traffic, and work. Because of that, they sometimes forgot how to look at the world with wonder. But kids, your mind are wide open. You ask the best question in the universe. Why? Why do stars twinkle? Why can't we walk on clouds? Why do we eat vegetables? The exact curiosity is how we build in the future. 2. 5-minute friendship rules. Have you ever gone to a playground or a park, seen a random person you've never met before, and within 5 minutes, you are playing tag and laugh like you've been friends for 10 years. Adults find that as incredibly hard to do. Kids have special ability to connect, share, and make friends without worrying about being imperfect. That's opened a welcoming heart that's healed a lot of loneliness in our school. 3. Big change from small hands. You don't need a wallet full of money, a fancy suitcase, or a giant office to change someone's life. Think about a massive impact a small hand can make today. Simple smile can make a bad day of a classmate who is feeling sad. A word of invitation to let sit with you at recess can make a lonely student feel safe and valued. Open a door or saying out loud thank you to our school cleaner can make them feel like a hero they are. If hundreds of kids do these small acts, it can create a massive wave of happiness that can change our entire school. So the next time, if someone says that you are just a kid, I want you to hold your heads up high and remember that you are a small giant. Your voice matters. Your kindness are powerful. Your energy is what makes this school a bright place to be. Let's go out there today and show exactly what kid can do. Thank you.
My name is Arik Hafi and I'm from class 5 Ashafi'i. And good evening judges, teacher and my dear friends. Today I would like to talk about an important topic, save the world. Our world is a beautiful place filled with plants, animals, and people. However, pollution and waste are harming our environment. If we work together, we can make our world cleaner and safer for everyone. First, we can save the world by reducing waste. Many people throw away plastic bottles, bags, and food containers every day. These items can pollute rivers, oceans, and parks. We should practice the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. By recycling paper, plastic, and metal, we can help keep our environment clean. Second, we can protect the nature by planting more trees and saving energy. Trees provide oxygen and can help reduce pollution. We can also turn off the switch, fans, and electronic appliances when they're not being used. Small action can make a big difference when everyone helps. In conclusion, saving our world is everyone's responsibility. If we're reducing waste, plant trees, and saving energy, we can create a better future. Together, we can save the world. Thank you.
Good morning, respected judge, teachers, and my fellow friends. My name is Farah Abbas and I'm from 5 Arlazi. Today, I would like to deliver a speech entitled Heal Our World. Have you ever looked around and wondered what kind of world generations will inherit? Our world is beautiful. We have green forests, clean rivers, amazing wildlife, and communities filled with hope and dreams. However, our world is also facing many challenges: pollution, climate, deforestation, waste, and irresponsible humans are affecting the environment around us. The question is not whether while the world needs healing, the question is whether we are willing to help heal it. Healing our world does not require extraordinary actions. It begins with ordinary people making meaningful choices every day. Firstly, we must care for our environment. Every day, large amounts of waste are produced. Plastics is often thrown into rivers and oceans, harming marine life and polluting natural habitats. Air pollution from vehicles and industries affects the quality of the air we breathe. Although these problems are large, small actions can create change. We can reduce waste, recycle materials, keeping our surroundings clean are simple steps that contribute to a healthier planet. Secondly, Healing our world means changing our habits. Many times, convenience becomes more important than responsibility. We leave lights switched on, waste water, and consume more than we need. If each of us become more mindful, the impact can be significant. However, healing our world does not only about protecting nature, it is also about caring for people. A healthy world includes kindness, respect, and understanding among communities. Around us, there are people facing difficulties, loneliness, poverty, hardship. Simple actions such as helping neighbors, show respect, empathy, volunteering, and support one another can strengthen communities. When people care for one another, society becomes stronger and more hopeful. Education is also playing an important role in healing our world. Young people can inspire change by learning about environmental responsibility and global challenges. Students can become future leaders who make better decisions. Knowledge gives us the ability to create solutions and others to act. We should remember that age does not limit our ability to make a difference. Even students can lead by example through daily actions. Imagine our world where rivers flow cleanly, trees grow abundantly, communities support one another, and people make responsible choices. That world is possible, but only if we start today. In conclusions, healing our world begins with us by protecting the environment, improving our daily habits, caring for people, and spreading awareness. We can build a better future. No action is too small and no effort is meaningless. As the saying goes, we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from future generations. So let us work together, make wise choices, and become the generations that helps our world. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening to the head teacher, respected teachers, and my awesome friends. My name is Dia Amani and I'm from Fahambali. Today, I'm going to share a speech about our incredible body. Before we start, I want everyone to do a quick experiment. Look at your hand, wiggle your fingers, blink your eyes twice, and take a deep breath in. Think about how quickly that happened. You didn't have to press a button, plug yourself into a wall, or read an instruction manual. Your body just did it. We live in a world full of cool technology, like smartphones, video game consoles, and electric cars. But the truth is, the most high-tech mind-blowing ever created isn't made of plastic or wires. It is sitting right there in your seat. It is your body. First, it is the ultimate supercomputer, which is your brain. Right inside your head is a common center that is faster, smarter than any computer on earth. Your brain controls everything. It tells your heart to beat, your lungs to breathe, and your eyes to see. But it does more than just run the machinery. Your brain is also where your imagination lives. It allows you to read stories, build castles out of Lego, remember your favorite song, and feel happy when you see your friends. It is constantly learning and changing every single day. Second, the living armor, which is your bones and muscle. Imagine if we didn't have bones, we would all just be a big soft puddle of jelly on the classroom floor. Your skeleton is strong, lightweight frame of 206 bones that protect your most important inner organs, like a built-in helmet and shield. Attached to those bones are hundreds of muscles, working together like a team of super stretchy rubber bands. Your bones and muscle allow you to live in gym class, write with a pencil, carry your school bag, and smile at your teachers. Third, the non-stop engine, which is your heart. Put your hand over the left side of your chest. Can you feel that steady thump-thump? That is your heart, the hardest working engine in the universe. Your heart never takes a recess, it never goes to sleep, and it never asks for a holiday. It pumps blood all the way from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, carrying oxygen and energy to every single cell so you can keep running and playing. taking care of a machine. My friends, you only get one body and it has to last you your entire life. Just like a pilot takes care of an airplane. It is your job to take care of your incredible machine. We can do this by feeding it healthy food, giving it plenty of water, moving it around every day on the playground, and letting it recharge with a good night's sleep. Let's be proud of what our bodies can do. Use them to do kind things and keep them healthy and strong. Thank you.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good evening to the respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, I have a question for you guys. Raise your hand if you like smartphones. Really? Today, I want to talk about technology. The good, the bad, and the funny. First, the good stuff. Technology makes us super smart. Last week, I didn't know how to do my science homework. When I asked Google, boom! Answer found in 1 second. Technology makes us connect too. My grandmother lives in Lombok, China. But we can video call her anytime. I can even see a cat Chomel chasing cockroaches in real time. Amazing, right? But wait, there is a dark side. Technology makes us forgetful. Yesterday, I was playing Roblox. I was winning. Suddenly, my mother screamed, "Rizky! Have you showered? Have you done your homework? Did you eat your rice?" I look at the clock. Oh no! 3 hours at best. My eyes look like a panda and my mom look like Harimau Malaya ready to pounce. Too much screen time also hurt our health. We see like statues and our tongue get more exercise than our legs. My dear friend, technology is like sambal belacan. A little bit is delicious, but too much will give you a stomach ache. Use it to learn it, not just to play game until midnight. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Darwish. I am from 5 Hambali. Good evening, head teachers, and all my dear friends. Think back to this morning when your alarm went off or when your parent woke you up. You put on your uniform, pack your bag, and came here. But have you ever stopped to think about what this place really is? School isn't just a big building with classrooms, whiteboards, and desks. School is actually a launchpad for an everyday adventure. Every single day you walk through those gates, you are stepping into a world of discovery. In one room, you might be learning how numbers work like a puzzle. In another, you are reading stories about forever lines, space, or ancient history. Out on the field, you are learning how to run faster, throw further, and work as a team. Here is the secret about school. It is one of the only places where making mistakes is actually a good thing. Every time you get a math question wrong or forget word in spelling, your brain is growing. But school isn't just about what is inside textbooks. It is the people around you. School is where we learn how to make friends, how to share our snacks at recess, and how to help someone up if they fall down on the playground. The friend you sit next to today might be the people you remember for the rest of your life. We are all different. Some of us love drawing, some love running, and some love reading. But together, we make our school a bright and exciting place.
Even on days it might find things a bit tough. They see the potential every single one of you to do amazing things. So my challenge to you for the rest of this week is simple. Try something new, raise your hand even you are 100% of the answer, say hello to someone at recess, and keep your eyes open because every day at school is a chance to grow a little bit wiser, a little bit kinder. Let's make today a great day of learning and fun. But before I end this speech, I want to say thank you so much to my mom, my dad, Safaiz, Arif Fahim, Zafri and Nashri because they always help me in my speech every time. Thank you.
Teachers and my fellow friends. My name is Ainurania and I'm from 5RZ. Today, I would like to deliver a speech entitled The Effects of Bullying Towards Children. Bullying is an issue that can happen in many places, especially in schools. Bullying may seem just a joke to some people, but for the person who experiences it may cause deep and long-lasting pain. The effects of bullying towards children can be very serious. First, it can hurt their feelings and make them sad. They may feel afraid, lonely, and useless. Second, it can lower their self-esteem. They may start to think that they are not good enough. Third, it can affect their studies. They may lose focus, get low marks, or even stop going to school. Fourth, it can lead to stress, anxiety, and depression. In worst cases, it can even cause children to harm themselves. What can we do? No child deserves to be bullied. Every child has the right to feel safe, respected, and happy. Let's be kind, speak up, and stand up against bullying. If you see someone being bullied, don't stay silent. Report it to a teacher or a trusted adult. Together, we can build a better, a kinder world for every child. That's all from me. Thank you.
Wabarakatuh. Good evening, my respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. My name is Amar Muslim from class 5 Al-Maliki. What if you came to school you laugh at? What if you tease? What if school was a place where you feel afraid instead of happy? What if you laugh at, tease, or exclude every day? Sadly, this is what some students experience because of bullying. Today, I would like to talk about the bad effect of bullying. Bullying is more than just unkind word or action, but it can leave lasting impact on a person's life. Although some people think bullying is harmless, but it can cause real pain and suffering. First, bullying can affect person's emotion. A student who is bullied may feel sad, scared, and lonely. For example, a student who is constantly teased may lose confidence and afraid to speak up in class or make new friends. Second, bullying can affect learning. When students are already being bullied, they often find it difficult to concentrate on their studies. Instead focusing on lessons, they spend time feeling anxious and stressed. Third, bullying can get an unhealthy school environment. School should be a place where everyone feels safe, respected, and supported. However, bullying can make students feel uncomfortable and unwilling to participate in school activities. Therefore, we all have responsibility to stop bullying. We should treat others with kindness, respect, and understanding. If we see bullying happening, we should courage up to speak and seek help from trusted adults. In conclusion, bullying does not make anyone feel stronger, but it can cause pain and fear. Let us choose kindness over cruelty, respect over hurtful words, friendship over bullying. Together, we can create a school where everyone feels safe, valued, and proud to be themselves. That's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Fahim. I am from 5 Hambali. And today, I will be talking about the weather inside us. Good morning, head teacher, respected teachers, and all my dear friends. Look out the window for a second. What is the weather like today? Is it bright and sunny? Is it cloudy? Or does it look like it's about to pour rain? Just like the sky above us. Did you know that every single person in this hall has their own weather system going on inside them? We call this internal weather, our emotions or our feelings. And just like the real weather, the feelings inside us change all the time. Think about the different type of weather we experience inside our hearts and minds every single week. First, sunny days. This is when you feel happy, excited, and full of energy. You smile, you laugh at recess, and everything feels light. 2, rainy days. This is sadness. You feel heavy, quiet, tired, and even water from your eyes falls like real raindrops. 3, stormy days. This is when anger takes over. Your chest feels tight, your face gets hot, and you feel like shouting or stomping your feet. 4, foggy days. This is when you feel anxious, worried, confused. You aren't really sure what's going to happen next. And your stomach might feel like it's twisting in knots. All emotions are normal. Being angry isn't bad. Being sad is a mistake. Even our teachers and parents have stormy days sometimes. The sky doesn't apologize for raining, and you don't need to apologize for having a big feeling. While all feelings are completely fine to have, the way we act when we have them is what matters. If you feel a heavy emotional storm coming on, you can use these 3 simple umbrellas. First, name it entertainment. Take a deep breath and tell yourself exactly what the weather is. Just tell yourself, I am really frustrated right now. Actually helps the storm start to clear. 2, take a previous pause. Stop what you are doing and blow out your breath slowly. Like you are blowing out candles in a birthday cake. This tells your brain that you are safe. 3, share your weather report. Talk to a teacher, a friend, or your parents. When you talk to someone about your rainy day, it makes everything a whole lot lighter. The most beautiful thing about the weather is that no storm lasts forever. The dark clouds always move. The rain eventually stops. The sun always finds a way to peek back out. So, whatever weather you are feeling inside today, remember to be gentle with yourself. And look out for your classmates if they are caught in a rainstorm. Let's keep help each other find the sunshine. Thank you.